All right.
What time do you? Oh,
I think it's
it's 7:01. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. And it's just the Cantor and me tonight. We do have someone who's visiting, a visiting musician. Peter Fuchs is here. He's a well-known musician, and I assume that Richie has got a gig tonight for New Year's Eve.
Our congregants will recognize Peter. He's the conductor of the Hallandale Pops for many years.
Oh, no kidding.
Now known as the Broward Pops.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we are indeed honored to have you. And
wife Veronica is with us.
Veronica, nice to have you here too.
And Ginger's coming.
I know Marilyn is watching on the line. So we'll have people participating in one way or another, right? So, what a difference a week or two makes, right? Our crowds were growing. We were getting back to normal. And then we got hit with this Omicron thing, and we had to close down again. So, but, we still pull together as a congregation. We're still there for each other, and at least online, in the meantime, we lift up our voices together in prayer, which we're going to do right now. Cantor, lead us in a nigun.
We're going to sing a nigun. This is from the Bobover Hasidim. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Bobover. Yeah, they always have joyous melodies. Peter, you ready? Here we go. Ya la 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 ya da 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 ya da ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 la 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 ya la 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 one more time ya la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la
I'd like to just share some thoughts about our predicament that we're in with this COVID thing, just before services, because we're going to have to toast the new year, and I understand it's someone special is having a birthday. I don't know who it is. We'll find out about that.
Okay,
I don't know. Well, we'll cheer that. We'll toast that person. During these days of the pandemic, and years from now, we're going to call this period that we're in the days of the pandemic, right? It's going to be known. What were you doing during the pandemic, right? It's going to be a notable time in history. Not the most joyous time, but it will have its own name, the days of the pandemic. Well, during these days of the pandemic, if you ask someone, you say, how you doing? Quite likely, or very often, they will answer, I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. It's an expression we all use, and it's an interesting one. I actually went online today to find out the origin of hanging in there. Nobody seems to know who came up with that saying, but people are pretty sure when that phrase got traction, when it became very popular. It was probably during the 1970s. Maybe you remember it. Someone made a poster of a Siamese cat holding on by the tips of its claws on a little bamboo stick. You remember that poster? And it said, "Hang in there, baby." And it seems to have gotten traction then. When you think about it, it's an interesting expression. What does it mean? It has all sorts of implications. Well, just look at the first word, hanging. Ugh, that's kind of a grim one. But sometime during this pandemic, there have been times when we felt like, I can't breathe. You've been wearing these masks. We've had to do that. But there have been times when you want to shout, I can't breathe. I feel like I'm hanging. And there's also the connotation of being suspended, hanging in there. I'm suspended. I'm neither here nor there. I'm really not doing much till this thing blows over. I can't make any real plans, right? Who knows? Everything might be open today. Tomorrow might be closed. I don't know. Not breaking any new ground in my life. I'm just hanging here in space until things get back to normal, whatever that is, right? So you got that sense of being suspended. Now, hanging in there doesn't necessarily carry a negative meaning. It's actually kind of neutral in its meaning. Hanging in there might mean something like, maybe I'm not moving forward. Hey, but I'm not moving backward either. I'm more or less standing in one place, but at least I'm standing my ground. I suppose during the pandemic, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good place to be. I'm not going forward, but hey, I'm not going backward either. I'm holding my place here. Now, most languages have some kind of equivalent phrase for hanging in there. The French say, when they're going through a hard time, they say, "Que sera," which means something like, it is what it is. It is what it will be. Que sera. There's a certain fatalism in that phrase, though. It is what it is, reminding us that as much as we'd like to, we can't control everything. Que sera, that's what it is. In Yiddish, we like to say, der man tracht und Gott lacht. We make our plans and God laughs. We don't, and we have to remember, we don't control everything. I especially like what Latin people say, Hispanic people. You ask someone from Latin America, you say, "Hey, Jose, ¿cómo estás? How are you?" They might answer with these words, "Estamos aquí," which literally means, I'm here. We're here. It literally means we're here, which seems to me, it seems to have a connotation as, I made it another day. I'm just going one day at a time. I think that's kind of wise, isn't it? When you're going through a period like this, just get through today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Who knows? This thing could be all over, or maybe it'll continue. But, hey, I got through it today. Thank you. Estamos aquí. The Chinese have an expression when they're going through a difficult period. I can't say it in Chinese, but in the translation is horse, horse, tiger, tiger, which means something like, it is what it is. So the implication is, don't get frustrated. Don't get mad at it. Just deal with it. It is what, just deal with it. And then during World War II, remember, there were posters all over England reading, and they said, "Stay calm and carry on." Oh, how British. Stay calm and carry on. But nonetheless, that was good advice. It's good advice back then when the V2s were landing on London. It was good advice. It's good advice when the sky seems to be falling. Now, my favorite version of hanging in there comes from Israel. When things look dark and desperate, you know what Israelis say to each other? Yehye beseder. Yehieh b'seder. What does it mean?
It will be okay.
It'll be okay.
Yep.
It's going to be okay. Yehieh b'seder, they say. This too shall pass. And they're inevitably right. Everything, good things, bad things, nothing lasts. This too will pass. And things will get better. Yehieh b'seder. Things will get better. This pandemic will dissipate. Now, it may not totally vanish. We may have to get like a shot like we do for the flu, but it's not going to dominate us forever. Things will get back to some version of normal. We're making incredible strides on the medical front every day. They're coming up with a new treatment if you happen to get it, and we're learning more and more things about this. The main thing, in my estimation, the way we get through this is to smile. Not only to smile, but to laugh. Anytime you can have a good belly laugh with a friend, do that. We have to encourage each other. When you see someone's spirits lagging, you lift them up. Can I tell you a good joke? Can I make you laugh? Make me laugh. If you see me down, make me laugh.
I laugh every day.
Yeah, you can, and if you can laugh, you can live, right?
Yeah.
If you can laugh, you can live.
Yeah.
So we got to still keep wearing our masks and get the vaccination, get your boosters and all of that. Seek out reliable scientific news outlets. Don't listen to politicians. Don't listen to commentators. Find some good, solid scientific outlet for your information. And persevere. We just have to persevere a little longer. And we have to keep a vision in our minds, a vision for a better world for all of us in 2022. Okay, let's bless the candles.
I love that. That was beautiful. Okay, we are on, if you're following along, page... Let me get my glasses out. Page 120. All right. Peter, let's do it. Candle blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Beautiful.
And now, if you happen to have a Mishkan Tefillah, one of our prayer books at home, we turn to page 123 for the Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam b'horei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lemahaseh v'reishi ki hu yom techila lemikrahei kodesh zecher l'tziyat mitzrayim kivanu baharta Vyotanu kidashta mikohamim v'shabbat kodshecha v'yahava uveratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen.
Time.
That's good stuff.
Oh, that's good stuff. Oh. Tastes a little bit like Robitussin. Have you noticed?
No.
No?
It's better.
Oh, it's better than
Okay. Okay, we're going to go to page 128. Every week we sing Psalm 133, written by King David. Hine matov umanaim shevet achim gam yachad. How good and pleasant it is that brothers and sisters dwell together. Here we go. Everybody can sing along. Hine matov umanaim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. We're going to go 3 songs down on the page, 128. There's a beautiful song we like to sing sometimes, Yedid Nefesh. Here is the translation. This is a beautiful song. Heart's delight, source of mercy, draw your servant into your arms. I leap like a deer to stand in awe before you. Yedid Nefesh. Yedid nefesh av harakaman. Yedid nefesh av harakaman. Meshokav decha el ritzonecha. Meshokav decha la 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 la. El ritzonekam Yarutz avdecha Kemo ayal Yishtachav elai lai El mul hadareka. One more time. Yedid nefesh aharakaman. Yedid nefesh aharakaman. Meshokatecha el ritzonecha. Meshokatecha la 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 el ritzonecha. Yarutz avdecha kemo ayal yishtachav elai lai el mul hadarecha. We turn to page 131. And we have several psalms to welcome Shabbat, welcome the Sabbath. Psalm 96 is one of them. So we're going to start at the top of Psalm 96. Shiru Adonai, Shir Chadash, the translation. Sing to Adonai a new song. Sing to Adonai all the earth. Sing to Adonai, bless God's name. Proclaim God's victory day after day. Shiru Adonai. There you go. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la, ya la 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 la, la 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 la. Shir Adonai Baruch Hu Shemo, Basru miyom leyom Yeshuato. Shir Adonai Baruch Hu Shemo. Peter, you're about to get accompaniment. Rum leyom Yeshuato. Shiru l'Adonai, Shiru Shir Chadash, Shiru l'Adonai, Kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai, Shiru Shir Chadash, Shiru l'Adonai, Kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru miyom leyom Yeshuato. Shiru l'Adonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru miyom leyom Yeshuato. Shiru l'Adonai, Shiru Shir Chadash, Shiru l'Adonai, Kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai, Shiru Shir Chadash, Shiru l'Adonai, Kol haaretz. Okay, we go to page 138. Beautiful poem that we sing every week, welcoming Shabbat. Lecha Dodi. Tonight we will do verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And we always start, ay, ay, ay. There you go. Ay, 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 lecha dodi. Ay, 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 likrat kala. Ay, 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 b'nei Shabbat. Ay, 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 nikabla. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad. Hishmiyanu el hamiyuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad. L'shemu tiferet v'letehila. Ay, 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 lecha dodi. Ay, 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 likrat kala. Ay, 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 p'nei Shabbat. Ay, 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 nikabla. Likrat Shabbat leku v'nelcha. Ki mekor habracha. Merosh mikedem nesucha. Sof ma'aseh v'makshava tequila. Ay, 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 lecha dodi. Ay, 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 likrat kalam. Ay, 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 b'nei Shabbat. Ay, 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 nikabla. Hitoreri, hitoreri. Kiva horech, kumi ori. Uri, uri, shiraberi. Kavod Adonai, Alayich nigla. Ay, 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 lecha dodi. Ay, 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 likrat kalam. Ay, 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 b'nei Shabbat. Ay, 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 nikabla. Boi b'shalom ateret bala. Gam b'simcha u'b'tzola. Tok emunei am segula. Boi chala, boi kala. Ay, 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 lecha dodi. Ay, 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 likrat kala. Ay, 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 b'nei Shabbat. Ay, 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 nikabla. You know, Rabbi, this is like a dream. For 2 years we didn't have people here, and then we did. All of a sudden they're not here again.
I know, but they're with us. You know what? They really are with us.
Yeah.
I'm going to just tell you there. I got hearts flowing up here.
Oh, nice.
Look at this. We got lots of people. Ruth Gantman says, Shabbat Shalom, Happy New Year, and Happy Birthday to you.
Oh, thank you.
And Sheila and Aaron are watching. Also, Shabbat Shalom and birthday greetings. Stuart and Allan are watching, wishing their entire TBE family a year of health and happiness. And also, happy birthday to you.
Rabbi, it's also our president's birthday.
That's right, Scott.
We got to wish Scott a happy birthday.
Scott, I think, is watching.
Yeah, happy birthday, Scott.
Happy birthday. And Agnes and George are watching. Bonnie and Marvin are watching. Again, Shabbat Shalom, Happy New Year, and happy birthday.
Okay.
Jessica Izquierdo Hecht.
Oh, nice.
She says, happy birthday, Manny. Shabbat Shalom, and happy and a healthy New Year. And Betsy Sherman Schneider in San Diego is watching. Happy birthday to my favorite Cantor, Manny.
Okay.
And Trudy Leshner, happy birthday, Shabbat Shalom, and happy New Year, Shabbat Shalom, happy birthday to the esteemed.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, you, I guess.
Well, I don't know if that's me.
That's you, I'm sure. Sending our love to Rabbi Manny and Richie. Well, Richie is not here, but we have Peter, who's really some musician. And El Presidente, who's also, that would be Ethan Singer's watching. It's his birthday, too.
No, Scott's birthday.
I'm sorry. What did I say?
Ethan's the son.
Oh, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What did I say? Well,
no, it's okay. You had the right
Ethan.
family.
Well, anyway, he's, I'm sure, wishing his...
wishing his dad.
Yes, wishing happy birthday.
Yeah.
And Susan Feinstein and Judy and Carrie Lebensworth and and Sharon Tannenhouse and Phyllis Cohen and let's see, Julie Speckler, happy birthday, Cantor Manny and Scott. Barbara Bell Siegel, Shabbat Shalom and happy birthday, Cantor. And Prez Scott, nothing but blessings in 2022. Juliana is watching, and Renelle is watching from Toronto. Wishing is all, she says, she did it in Hebrew, Yom Holedet Sameach.
Thank you.
Marlene Pinsker.
And I know my friend Mickey Mallison is watching. Mickey and Spencer are watching.
Well, they may be watching on
right, but I know they're watching.
And Rudy and Ruthie can't be far if Rudy's watching, right? Ruthie is undoubtedly watching too. And look at this, Stanislav, and let's see, Mark and Faye are watching. Shabbat Shalom to our TBE family. Happy birthday, Cantor Manny. Happy and a healthy New Year. Thank you. And we have a whole bunch of other people watching.
All right.
On other ways, and on other channels and such, but we can't.
Okay. All right. So we're doing okay. So
we got a pretty big congregation tonight.
We're going to go to page 142.
142.
We're going to sing Shalom Aleichem, a beautiful song from the 17th century, which speaks about the angels that are with us every week on the Sabbath. And we change one word in this song. The last verse, there's 4 verses. The last verse, instead of Tseitchem, depart in peace, the author of this melody, Debbie Freeman, wrote Shuvchem, return to us each week, the angels. So we go, la-da-da. Yep. This is a beautiful melody. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Bokem LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Barkuni leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shukei Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Page 144. Yitkadav, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Yamad Ivrakrute, Biamlik Makute, Bekayechon, Yomechon, Ukayedechon, Beit Yisrael. Bagala, Bagala, Ubizman Kadrivimeru.
Amen.
Yeheshmei Rabbah Mevorach, Leolam Olam Me'amaya.
Yitbarach.
Yitbarach, Vishtabach, Vitbahar, Vitromam, Vitnase, Vitadar, Vitalev, Vitalav. Shemei de Kudesha, Le'ela min kol berchata, B'shirata, Tushbechata, V'nechemata, Damiran b'yama, V'yimeru. Amen.
We rise for the Baruch Hu.
Now tonight I decided to do a few of the prayers in the old-fashioned way of Nusach. Nusach is a Hebrew word. There were traditional modes and different scales to sing the different prayers. A lot of times we sing melodies here. Tonight I'm going to sing some Nusach. So I'm going to sing for the Baruch Hu. This is the old-fashioned way, the very traditional way that I was taught by my teacher, Cantor, how to sing the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vahed.
Baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv ha'ravim We bless God for bringing on the evening. Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. We bless God for having chosen us as his people and showering the Jewish people with love. We continue with the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod, Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. We continue together with the V'ahavta. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, V'chol avavcha, v'chol nafshecha, u'v'chol meodecha, v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele, asher anochi mitzavcha, hayom al vavecha, v'shinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'beitecha, v'v'lektecha b'derech, uv'shokbecha uv'kumecha, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו, ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Some more people wishing you happy birthday.
How about that?
There's Linda Latos,
Oh, nice.
financial person who does such a good job in keeping us on track with our budgets and etc. And Marta Wexler is watching. And let's see. Oh, there were some other people. And Spencer, as you said, Spencer and Mickey are watching, wishing us all a happy New Year, and happy birthday. And yes, we have been watching on YouTube. So you know you can watch on YouTube, you can watch on your television.
And Facebook?
And Facebook. And Nancy is watching. And Facebook. Oh, and Jeff. Jeff and Vicky G. Very nice. From California. Oh, Jeff and Vicky from California. They're wishing you a happy birthday, and for all of us in the congregation to have a good year. Oh, it's so nice, Jeff and Vicky, that you're joining us from all the way on the other side of the country. Okay, let's continue with Micha Mocha.
Micha Mocha. All right, Peter, you see it? Bye-bye. Nice intro. There we go. Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha Nedar B'Kodesh, Norah Tehilot Osef Ele, Norah Tehilot Osef Ele. Malchuteka uvanecha, Pokea Yam Lifnei Moshe uMiriam, Ze'elianu v'amru, Ze'elianu v'amru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha Nedar B'Kodesh, Norah Tehilot Osef Ele, Norah Tehilot Osef Ele. Rabbi, you know, maybe you can fill in with the Broward Pops one night.
Maybe I can.
Peter, you need a percussion?
Ringo Starr, eat your heart out. Okay, we rise for the tefillah. If you happen to have your prayer books with you, page 166.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Vekonei HaKol Vezocher Chazdei Avot V'imahot Umevi Gula Livnei V'neihem Lema'an Shemo B'Yahava Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechayei Meitim Atah Rav Lehoshia Mashiv HaRuach Morid HaGashem Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed Mechayei Meitim Berachamim Rabim Tzomech Noflim V'Rofech Olim Umatir Asurim Umekayem emunato l'shenei afar mikamoka ba'al gevurot umido melach melech meimit umekayem umatzmiak Yeshua v'ne'emanat halakayot meitim Baruch atah Adonai Mechayei HaMeitim.
Days pass and the years vanish, and we walk sightless among miracles. God, fill our eyes with seeing and our minds with knowing. Let there be moments when your presence, like lightning, illumines the darkness in which we walk. Help us to see wherever we gaze that the bush burns unconsumed. And we, clay touched by God, will reach out for holiness and exclaim in wonder, how filled with awe is this place, and we did not know it. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. Blessed is the eternal God, the eternal one. Amen. Please.
Amen.
And we continue with a prayer of thanksgiving. And that can be found on page 177. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulacha ne'eh lahodot.
Peter, we're going to sing Shalom Rav. Okay, so we skipped the prayer there. Yeah. This is a beautiful prayer for peace in the world. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon, lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech Adon, lechol hashalom. Shalom Raham, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Raham, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Betov be'eineka levarech et Amcha Yisrael, Bekol heit ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב, ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב, ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם.
In this week's Torah portion, Vayera, we read of that instance in the Torah in which Moses is out tending his flock, and he sees a bush burning, a sneh borer velo ukal, a burning bush that was not consumed. Now, it says something very interesting. It says that he turned and looked at it. He turned and looked at it. It may have been burning, but that didn't mean that he was going to take any notice of it. There are little fires, brush fires sometimes in the desert, but he took the time to look at it, and he noticed that that the bush burned and burned and burned, and yet it was not consumed. And this was a sign from God. This was a sign that God was with him. This was one of the miracles this was a miracle that may have been there, and he may not have noticed unless he looked. And during these difficult days, we have to stop once in a while and look for the miraculous. We need to look at the spark of life that sustains everything. God is in everything. Everything that exists in one way is a manifestation of God's creativity, God's presence in the universe. But what we're challenged to do is to slow down, take a look, and really develop a deep appreciation for the smallest blessings in our lives. So why don't we just take a moment or two to close our eyes, to sit still, and just to sense God's presence with us. Here we are on Shabbat, on the eve of a new year. We have so much to give thanks for, don't we? We got through this year with all of its challenges. And what we need to continue to do is to look for the miraculous. Sometimes the miraculous isn't in the great events, but in the smallest of events. Not in the greatest of things, but the smallest of things. Sometimes God can be found in a drop of water or a grain of sand. How miraculous is all of this? And on this eve of a new secular new year, we create for ourselves a vision of healing, a vision of community and unity of purpose, where we join hands together, where we can be in the same room, breathing the same air, embracing each other, giving each other hugs. Let's see that vision. Let's create that vision. Let's pray for it. And may it happen, and may it happen soon. Yehyeh b'seder. It's going to be good. It's going to be okay. Take a deep breath and release it.
Peter, you want to play O Seh Shalom? I heard you playing it before the service. O Seh. Yeah. O Seh Shalom bimromav. Uyaseh Shalom aleinu. Ve'akol Yisrael. Ve'imeru. Imaru, amen. Oh, say shalom bimromav. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imaru, imaru, amen. Yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, Ya'akol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, 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 Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, Ya'akol Yisrael. V'yimru, amen.
That was a great big finish, Peter. That was great. Thank
And we didn't rehearse anything.
And,
The man,
yeah,
yes.
that takes real talent. Oh, Jen Darlow Byers is watching,
Okay.
and Jill Bloom, and Catherine is watching, and Bill Brody sends his best wishes for your birthday, and Joe H.B. I'm not sure who that is.
I know Dodie and Bob are watching, but you may not see them on there.
Okay,
But they're watching.
Well, so all and you know, the hearts just keep coming.
Oh,
There you go.
Can't get
Okay,
enough.
so we have some birthdays. How about a little birthday music as I read the names, Peter?
there you go.
Candace Scheitelman is having a birthday.
All right.
Madeline Rappaport. Oh, keep it going. Ron Kaplan. Mickey Mallinson,
You can't forget that.
where she's having a birthday this week. And Michael Safin. And Daniel Mukamal. John Uri. And John Newberger is turning 101.
Whoa.
If you join this congregation, you live forever. I tell you, people live for a long time in this place. And Francine Tobin. And our president, Scott Singer. And our Cantor. Oh, lots of hearts coming through. Manny Silver. And we have some kids. Zoe Lazarich and Eli Crady. So let's sing happy birthday to them. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. You see all those hearts? Look at, see?
Oh, beautiful.
Ah,
I'm a
good.
lucky guy.
You are a lucky
I
guy.
know that.
You're lucky. You're lucky.
Oh, I know that.
You know, you are.
I'm aware of my blessings.
You should. Well, we all should be aware of our
Yeah,
blessings,
yeah.
right? Well, you know, we don't know of any anniversaries this week, but you know, undoubtedly there are some people who we don't know about who may be watching, and there may be people who are sitting beside the person that they love. It may not be exactly the... When you're in love, you know, every day's your anniversary, right?
Okay.
That's right. And you were playing a really beautiful piece a romantic piece before.
You're playing a Gershwin song, Peter.
Yeah, just would you play that, and let's just sit back and enjoy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. You know, if you got someone to love, and you're loved by someone, it makes all the difference in the world, right?
Yeah.
You know, it makes life really... I love that song, but there's a line in there that I don't quite like.
Which is?
It's, she may not be pretty. You know, when you love somebody, they are gorgeous, right? You know, when I love
I didn't know
someone,
that line. That line's in there?
You know, but it's in there.
Peter, is that line in there?
She may not be pretty. Is some, there's a line in there. You know, it's in there.
Huh?
Right? You know, I love her.
I'm not sure that's in there.
You know, it's in there.
Okay, I believe you.
She may not be pretty. And you know, when you love somebody, they're beautiful. They are beautiful. You know, and you'll punch the man who said, you'll punch him right in the nose who says otherwise, right? When you love someone, right? She's gorgeous, right? There you go. Okay. We'd like to know about those people who are in need of a refuah shlema. Some people who are in need of healing on this Shabbat. I know about Lily Goldstein. She's up in South Carolina, granddaughter of friends of ours. Do you have the list of other people?
Yeah, I have some people here. Hang on, Rabbi. I know Eileen Goldberg, Bob Goldberg's sister-in-law, needs a Misha Berach. And my friend Shelley Fisher out in California needs a Misha Berach. And I think I have someone else here, if you can hang on 1 second. Well, we pray for everybody. That's it.
Yeah,
I got another one. My good friend, the boy I'm going to start teaching for Bar Mitzvah, Lucas Landau. We have to say a prayer for him.
Yes, and Ursula Morans and Charlotte Garfield. Let's keep them in our prayer.
And I want to say a prayer for Paula's mom, Doris.
That's right.
Paula's mom.
And so we do the Misha Berach.
We're on page 371. Peter, the Misha Berach. You see it there? Yeah, means he who blesses. Yeah. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBraka Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBraka Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
rise for the Aleinu.
On page 586.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'tek gdula yotze bereshit, shelo asanu kugoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot hadama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, va'anaknu korim umishtakavim umodim lifnei melech malkei hamlakim hakadosh baruch hu v'nemar v'haya Adonai lamelech kol haaretz bayom hahu Yeh Adonai Echad, Ushemo Echad.
This Shabbat we observe the yortzites of Sarah Abram, Mark Bankier, Joanna Bergman, Betty Blank, Anna Blau, Ruth Broad, Ethel Brummel, Samuel Kolitz, Zelda Crystal, Molly Davis, Ada Eben, James Ecker, Irving Elfend, Ruth Elgart, Laszlo Fisher, Samuel Fishman, Joe Frank, Lena Gelber, Silas Gersman, Minnie Ginsberg, Harry Greenberg, Sam Grunfest, Jack Hesch, Louis Holtzman, Ruth Horowitz, Minnie Eikenson, Milton Kramer, Otto Kraus, Ida Lewinsky, Lena Pincus, Teddy Posel, Gladys Rothschild, Alexander Schulman, David Schwartz, Beatrice Singer, Michael Solomon, Victor Spivak, Marion Sternfels, Howard Tobin, and Harry Wolfinger. And as always, we remember the 6 million, and we are presently in the Shloshim period for Michael Friedman and Hannah Steinhurst. The Mourner's Kaddish, if you have your books, it's on page 598. Yitgadal v'yitkadash Rabbi, be'alma devarach cherutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, bagalav yizman kariv v'imrumen.
Yehi shmei Rabba Mavarach leolam olamei amaya.
Yitbarach
V'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh.
v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal
Shmei dekudesha b'richu.
le'elam
min kol berchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechemata. Damiran be'alma v'imromen. Yehi shlama Rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imromen. Oseh shalom b'imromav v'ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Oh, boy. You know, our flowers, the beautiful flowers that we have here on the Bima, were sponsored by Michelle and Scott Singer in memory of their parents, Howard Tobin and Beatrice Singer. And they also sponsored the music. And that was in your honor.
Ah, beautiful.
And
Thank
so
you.
I got some other announcements. So, okay. Let's see. Tomorrow morning, you can study Torah with me at 9:30. You got to have that Zoom number to get in. Monday, 7 o'clock, Women's Spirituality Group on Zoom. Wednesday, 6 p.m., Cantor Manny's class on Zoom. Everyone is welcome to join in. You can. We still have, very safely, we still have our minyan. You know, we still have bagels, but we're separated. and we're wearing masks. So this is on Thursday at 9 a.m. Saturday, January the 15th, 7 p.m. Hot tunes on a cold winter night. Manny and the boys. And he writes, I hope you'll join me and a great band for a night of music that spans a wide range of artists. Currently working on plans to make this evening as safe and enjoyable as possible. Okay, Cantor, Manny, Mota. Talk about it however you'd like.
Well, that's my nickname, Mota.
Mota, yeah.
So Dania Shag calls me Cantor Manny Mota. That's okay with me. How many names do we have? Remember you told me, you said one, we all have different names?
Yeah, well, there's a few. There's the name your parents give you, the name you earn for yourself, the name God gives you. Yeah, there are a number of names.
Get a lot of names.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's going to be a grand night. Well,
we're going ahead with it.
Yes.
We're thinking positive.
So anyway, some other people just joined in, and I don't always read all of the names, but this is a special night. Dina Passman and Sherry, 1 year tomorrow. My dad, Joel. Okay. Sherry and Marilyn wishes, and Mitch Burke up in New York is watching, our friend, and Linda Solomon. And so everyone is wishing you happy birthday.
Wow.
So, a lot of us, most of us are not doing anything for New Year's. Why? Because, it's Shabbos for one thing. I wouldn't be out. I don't go out on Shabbos. But there's also a lot of people who would are not going out this evening because, the corona thing going on. So I thought, I brought a little bottle of the bubbly to celebrate your birthday.
Thank you.
You and Ben were.
I have a twin brother.
You were tax deduction.
Double tax deduction.
Born just. They didn't have to support you for that whole year, but they got to write you off. That was pretty good. It was very considerate of you and Ben.
Yeah. Okay. I was a surprise,
Were you?
Yeah, my mom thought she was having one kid.
Oh, wow.
She was having one kid at the end of February.
Huh.
And we came on New Year's Eve, so I'm very glad to be here.
Could we do a little Old Lang Syne? Maybe
Peter can play anything.
Can
Peter?
You play? Okay.
Old Lang Syne?
Okay.
He can play anything, this man. Okay. Beautiful.
I wish I had those glasses. It's 2022.
Oh, yeah, the funny glasses, yeah?
Yeah, the funny glasses. I should have thought of that earlier.
It's almost the new year.
It's almost the new year.
Coming.
And good riddance to 2021. Out with the old and in with the new, right? And it's going to be a good year. I'm not going to sign for it. If they deliver a bad year, I'm not signing for this. Right?
2022.
We're going to make it good, right?
There's a good ring to it.
Okay, you ready?
This is live TV. All right.
Wow!
There you go.
Where did it go?
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay. Shabbat Shalom,
knocked
everyone.
out a stained glass window,
And may this be a joyous secular new year for us. May you all be blessed with health, with happiness,
Ginger,
lots of
come on
love.
up. Ronnie, want a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And prosperity and health, right?
Thank you.
This is going to be a great year for our congregation.
Happy New Year, everybody.
A great year for our country.
I got to give Ronnie one. Peter, thank you for playing for us.
Thank you, Peter. That was terrific.
Here you go. Sure.
And here's to my dear congregation. Love
Yeah.
you all.
We're getting an early start.
I'm going to take some over to Peter. Did you give a glass to?
Yeah, Ronnie, yeah.
No.
Ginger went out. Ginger got some cake, believe it or not.
She has cake. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yours.
No, that's yours.
Oh, this is yours.
Yeah.
You know, by now we probably have each other's cookies. After
Doesn't matter.
23 years, right?
L'chaim, everybody.
L'chaim! Oh,
Rabbi, you got the good stuff.
I got the good stuff, yeah. Yeah. You didn't know that Tennessee makes great bubbly, did
This is
you?
good stuff.
Yeah.
I like champagne.
Tickles my nose.
Yeah. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Ronnie.